What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground, playoff edition exclusively there on YouTube. We're going to talk about how the Oklahoma City Thunder ended up beating the Denver Nuggets 125-93. The Denver got off to a good start. You thought that they would possibly be able to win it. They was up by double figures in the first quarter, where it was 26-21 by the end of it. And they also ended up losing that second quarter 39-20. So both teams ended up making good runs. Both teams ended up getting up big to a certain extent in that first half. And then in that second half, OKC just ruled it 37-26 in the third quarter, 28-21 in the fourth quarter. They ended up winning it. And that was basically the end of the game at that point. They just had the lead and they just couldn't be stopped at that point, especially defensively. They was able to wreak a lot of damage and havoc on the Denver Nuggets, turned them over, forced them into tough shots, made them settle, was helping them settle. And man, it was just a brutal game to watch for the Denver Nuggets fans as they didn't even score 100 points in this game, which is unfortunate and tough, but it is true. And they ended up emptying their bench early in the fourth quarter. That's how bad they was getting beat. And the Thunder did the same. Other than that, Aaron Gordon played 25 minutes. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He ended up having 8 points, 11 rebounds for Aaron Gordon. His hamstring was really destroyed. He had a grade 2, but he went out there and still gave them quality minutes and tried defensively and tried offensively. That's all you can ask him to do. And he almost ended up with a double-double. But 4 of his rebounds was offensive out of the 11. He did have 4 turnovers in the personal foul. He was a -9 and plus minus. Didn't take a lot of shots, but made the ones that he did make. He didn't really miss that much of them either. Michael Porter Jr. probably was the biggest disappointment. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls. He ended up being a -8 and plus minus. He finished with 6 points, which was the lowest out of all the starters. And he didn't really do much other than get those 6 points also. And that's a problem because they needed him to do more. And it's crazy that Aaron Gordon was able to do more, although he was injured. Nikola Jokic didn't take a lot of shots himself. He was only 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, finished with 37 minutes played. But he was 9 of 11 from the free throw line, really was able to get there with ease, and he really worked to get there too. But he finished with 20 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. One of them was offensive. Didn't even get a double-double today. The Oklahoma City Thunder was all over him tonight, just forcing him to just cough up the ball sometimes, even if he didn't expect it. And they really made some good reads on him and made it tough and hard for him. And they basically said everybody else can make a shot if they want to. But we're just gonna make sure we take Jokic out of the game as much as we can. And it ended up working because he didn't have a dominant game tonight. 3 personal fouls and he was a -23 and plus minus. Jamal Murray took the shots to show up, but just didn't knock them down. He was 6 of 16 from the field, but he went 1 of 8 from 3. That was definitely a problem, but that was something that they couldn't solve because he had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block. The defense was there. The commitment to it was there. The effort was there, but he had 2 turnovers in the first foul, but he finished as a -21 with 13 points. You know for sure he had to get more points than that, especially because the game that Jokic ended up having 2. So somebody had to have that big X factor game. And you can say again it was Christian Braun who was 7 of 14 from the field, but he went 2 of 9 from 3. That was a big problem. They didn't shoot the 3 ball that great, which actually hurted their chance of winning this game because that's something that they need to do to be able to be the better team. But they were Christian Braun was also 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, almost fouled out, but didn't. And he was the guy that had the highest minus. He was a -28 and plus minus that finished with 19 points. You know, he did a good job putting the ball in the basket in the variety of ways, but the 3-point shooting had to be better from him. You could say the same thing about Jamal Murray and Michael Porter because you need spacing around Jokic. And even though they shot those shots to keep the defense honest, they missed way too many of them to be able to win the game or stay in the game to have a chance to win it, which is unfortunate, but it actually did happen that way. Zeke Naji, 0-2 from the field. It was all 3-point shots that he took, no free throws, so he finished with 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 personal foul for him. Hunter Tyson, 2-3 from the field, 1-2 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls. He ended up having 5 points. And Peyton Watson was 1 of 8 from the field, 0-3 from the 3-point line, 2-4 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 2 was offensive with 2 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, a minus 27 and plus minus. He ended up having 4 points. And then Russell Westbrook, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, which was good for him. But he also had 5 boards, and 1 of them was offensive with 2 assists. He ended up having 4 turnovers and 3 personal fouls in 22 minutes, which also was a minus 34 and plus minus. He finished with 6 points, which was tied with 2 other guys for the most off the bench, and one of them was Jalen Pickett, who went 2 of 5 also from 3. He grabbed 2 rebounds and 2 assists, ended up getting 6 points by the end of the game. And then the other guy was Julian Strawther, who was 3 of 8 from the field, but went 0 of 2 from 3. He also had 3 rebounds, 1 of those offensive with a steal and 3 turnovers. He was a minus 10 and plus minus. Like I said, he finished with 6. So the bench, I think, did a good job. They didn't play a lot of minutes, but they came in and rebounded the ball very good and passed the ball very good and scored at least on some decent efficiency or close to it. And you just like their aggressiveness trying to come in and make shots and make plays. You got to give them credit on that because most of them did that tonight. So I like what they bench was able to do. But the starters, they didn't bring it the way they needed to. It seemed like they was lost. It seemed like they was tired. It seemed like they just couldn't compete at the level that was needed. They just was too predictable and too easy to read. And the Thunder just made it into a legitimate blowout because of that. They had that extra burst tonight, and the Denver Nuggets just didn't. 33 of 84, 39% from the field, 10 of 45, 22% from 3, and 17 to 22, 77% from the free throw line. 15 offensive rebounds, 47 total, 20 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 22 turnovers, and 19 personal fouls. And then you look at the team that like everybody played that was healthy in the Oklahoma City Thunder. Everybody was able to be a part of this win and contribute some type of way, even if it was giving the teammates some rest. Chet Fetch Holmgren, 28 minutes played, 4 of 9 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 13 points, 11 rebounds. So he got a double. 3 of them was offensive with assists, a steal in the block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 34 and plus minus. You gotta like his defense. You have to like his rebounding. You have to like the fact that he didn't get hung up on threes because he missed all 3 of the ones that he took. But he was also trying to bang and get some shots close to the basket, which is how he was able to score his points besides the free throw line. Jalen Williams, 10 to 17 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. This is the game we thought that he would have, where he steps up and take a lot of shots and help Shea out on the offensive end, even defensively, and he did that. He was 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have 7 assists. He's a good playmaker and a good guy that can make great plays for you when his head is up and looking to score or looking to pass. He's a good combo guard in that regard. 5 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 steal, 1 turnover, a plus 35 and plus minus. He ended up having 24 points, which was much needed. Isaiah Hartenstein, 17 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 7 rebounds, 4 was offensive, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls, minus 7 and plus minus. He ended up having 10 points off the bench. Well, 10 points in general since he's a starter. He didn't play a lot, didn't really get a lot of opportunities, but when he did, he made the best of it. And that's something you have to respect him for, and that's something that you have to like about him. And that was something that he did tonight. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 36 minutes. He was 12 of 19 from the field, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He did have 35 points, which led the entire game. He also had 3 rebounds and 4 assists and 3 steals in the block, 2 personal fouls, and he was a plus 32 and plus minus. And it ended up working out for him. He attacked the way he normally does, got the shots that he wants to take. He was also able to get to the free throw line. He just was able to do it efficiently, which is something that he has done throughout the entire playoffs, and it continues now since they are advancing in the playoffs and going to the first Eastern Conference Finals, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They thought that he can do it. They thought that he was MVP. And now he's showing you that he could possibly be the best player in the world if he's able to win the championship. Something that Jokic has already done was winning MVPs in a championship. We're going to see how long Shea can stay at the top of the game and playing at a high level. And it's great the fact that he's a two-way player. And he showed that also tonight that he's going to find a way to keep his teammates involved, trust his teammates, score the basketball, and also compete defensively at the highest level, because this is the game that defines your career. Can you beat the team that you feel like you can beat and you know that you can beat? Can you get to where you deserve to be, which is in the NBA Finals? And can you beat whoever comes out the West? And the Thunder felt like they could. Now they have a chance to live it in reality, but they got to continue to do their part. Lugens Dort, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 3 and plus minus with 6 points. Jalen Williams, 8 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, a minus 6 and plus minus 0 points. Dylan Jones, 4 minutes. He ended up having 1 rebound, 0 points, and 2 turnovers. He was a minus 10 and plus minus, honestly. And Zhang played 4 minutes. He had 1 rebound. He was a minus 10 and plus minus. Kenrich Williams was 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 1 rebound and minus 6 and plus minus with 1 point. The only guy that got in double figures in any statistical category off the bench was Alex Caruso, who played 26 minutes. He was 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, ended up having 3 assists and 3 steals, which was very good to see. 3 personal fouls and a plus 40 and plus minus, which actually was the highest tonight with those 11 points. Isaiah Joe was able to smack in a 3, and he ended up also going 2 of 2 from the free throw line, so he finished with 5 points and 1 assist and the steal. He had 2 personal fouls, and it was a plus 4 and plus minus. Aaron Wiggins, 3 of 11 from the field, took a lot of shots. Actually, the most off the bench tonight, but he only went 2 of 8 from 3 also. Finished with 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with 3 assists, 2 steals. He also had 1 block and 2 personal fouls. It was a plus 19 and plus minus. He finished with 8 points. Cason Wallace went 3 of 10 from the field and 1 of 6 from 3. He did have 3 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive with 5 assists and 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He's a plus 38 and plus minus. He finished with 7. And AJ Mitchell, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a minus 6 and plus minus. He ended up having 5 points. 47 and 96, 49% from the field, 12 of 39, 30% from 3, 19 to 24, 79% from the free throw line, 15 offensive rebounds, 44 total, 28 assists. They won that battle. 16 steals. They destroyed them by 10 in that battle. They turned them over like crazy. 3 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 19 personal fouls. A great dominant display put on by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Very impressive, very needed for their reputation, for their legacy, for their careers. They were very young. They have never been to a conference finals together besides probably Caruso, but they didn't do it as a team like they have done it now. Now it's about, can they actually do enough to get to the NBA finals? And that's their goal, and that's what they felt, and that's what they want to do. That's what they want to be about. Now they have opportunity to get it done. And I do like their matchup against the Wolves. I feel like it's going to be fun to see Ant-Man versus Shea. I got that video coming up next, but at the end of the day, All I can say is congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder for advancing, and let's see what they can do in the next round. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this and various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock drafts and draft coverage. So if you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you. And I make videos each and every day, and I already have 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch and you can enjoy if you love NBA basketball content. Other than that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting. Thanks for helping Analysis Playground still be a popular place to watch basketball content. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. And thank y'all for continuing to stay subscribed and continue to support my channel throughout the years. And thank y'all for this, staying loyal and committed to this channel too. All I can say is hope y'all enjoyed the weekend. Hope you got y'all grind going for the weekday almost ready. And hope y'all got your rest, your leisure, and also your goals set, and also reach some of them along the year. Let's continue to put this channel in a good position because we've been good for the first 5 months when it comes to content. But I need y'all to be straight with me for the rest of the year. And that's the way it needs to be. And that's what I want y'all to continue to do. And that's what I love y'all for, because y'all do it. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Like I said, if you want to see some other things that I like to do besides NBA only content, my channel has my social media is on it. You can also email me because that's also on my channel, so check those out if you want to, and if you need to. They for people that don't know, it's already on my channel. Other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later, and thanks for watching. Peace out. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay blessed up, and I'm going for now. Peace.